Good morning, winners. Welcome to Terry's Tips. Guys, go get a notebook, go get a pen, because today we're going to talk about hard inquiry removal hacks. Yes, y'all, some additional ways to get hard inquiries deleted from your credit report. And guys, this is where I just did a video this week about business credit approvals and business credit cards. I talked about the 524 rule. Oh my gosh, y'all went crazy. You guys have been emailing me, texting me, calling me, DMing me, inboxing me about your hard inquiries. So I listened to you. That's why I'm doing this video today. So some ways to get hard inquiries deleted from your credit report. And if you're one of my newbies, welcome. My name is Terry. I'm a self-employed entrepreneur, investor, YouTuber, mother, personal business credit guru with over 20 years of experience. I used to actually work for a national credit bureau, TransUnion, and I upload brand new videos every Tuesday and Thursday morning. Okay, guys, I'll do my nugget at the end. So let's jump right in. So first, guys, you need to understand the difference between a soft inquiry and a hard inquiry. A hard inquiry is when you apply for credit, apply for financing. They are going to the national credit bureaus, pulling a copy of your credit report and your score, and they're using that as a decision to approve or deny your application. Now, a hard inquiry can be reported for 2 years, guys. 24 months, write that down. Hard inquiries are on your credit report for 2 years, okay? And actually, a hard inquiry itself is not necessarily like negative. It's excessive inquiries that bring down your score. Now, a soft inquiry, guys, is almost like a profile review, or where a company just got a summary of information about you, but it does not go on your actual hard credit report, your credit report that like lenders see. It does not impact your score either. You can actually see soft inquiries depending on the actual type of report that you get. And so I'll talk about that. But hard inquiries, 2 years, impacts your credit. Soft inquiries reported, sometimes it could be like cell phones, employers, for auto insurance, for life insurance. There's varying reasons why they're soft inquiries, but they don't hurt your score. You need to understand the difference. Now, in general, right, because there's different scoring models and there's different algorithms based on the lender. But in general, a hard inquiry can impact your score like 1 to 2 to 3 points if you're approved, but like about 5 to 7. I say 3 to 7 depending on the model, guys. It varies because different lenders use different scoring models, different versions of FICO, and they also have different algorithms. But between 3 and 7 inquiries is about the average that an inquiry can impact your score. So if you have 5, 10, 15, it can be super detrimental to your credit. Now, when I talked about the 524 rule, guys, and I'll revisit that. What the 524 rule is, write that down, is that for business credit, for business lines of credit, for a lot of times for the bigger money, they really don't like to see more than 5 inquiries in a 24-month time period, okay? So some of you guys are getting denied for things because of your hard inquiries alone before they even go any further. This is especially true of business credit and business funding and business financing, okay? And a lot of you guys in the very beginning are using your personal credit because you have to be a personal guarantor because you have new businesses and you don't have your business credit profiles established yet. So this is super important to your process, to your success, okay? Now, step number 1, guys, I want you to go to annualcreditreport.com. That is the only copy authorized by the Federal Trade Commission to give copies of reports to consumers at no charge, right? It's going to be super detailed copy. Guys, that actual copy is going to show you your hard inquiries, your soft inquiries, even promotional inquiries. And promotional inquiries are like when a lender got information about you, to kind of send you like these pre-approval offers in the mail and things of that nature. They have to, by law, show you who got your information, but it does not impact your credit. It does not go on the actual reports the lenders actually see. So if you actually want to see hard inquiries and soft inquiries, the only report you can get that from is annualcreditreport.com. I'll put the link in the description, okay? That copy will not have a score, but it will have all of your inquiries and all of your account information. You need that. The other thing I want you guys to remember is that burden of proof is on the bureau and on the creditors. Write that down. What this is about the burden of proof. And this is where you as the consumer can dispute things with the credit bureaus directly if you feel that they're inaccurate, unfair, you didn't authorize them. I'm telling you how to exercise your actual rights. Burden of proof. You guys can challenge anything you want on your report that you feel is not yours, unfair, inaccurate. And that's what we're doing here. We're exercising our rights and putting the burden of proof on them. So the very first thing, so after you pull your credit reports from annualcreditreport.com, I want you to go to 2 data furnishers to freeze your credit file. Let me explain. Terri, what's a data furnisher? Let me explain. So a data furnisher is basically a third party, a company that the credit bureaus use to verify the information on your report and the information that you dispute. So let's say you applied for, a Chase credit card. Let's say you went to a car dealership and you thought that they would only going to pull one report, but they sent it to 5 different banks. And now you're disputing those inquiries. Let's say, Chase or Capital One Auto Finance or Toyota Motor Credit. There's some of the companies that pulled your credit file. When you're disputing it, guys, with the credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, they're not contacting usually like Toyota, Chase, Capital One Auto Finance. They're using a third-party data furnisher to verify the information. So an additional hack to get items off, to get an inquiry removed, is to freeze your file with the data furnishers first and then do your dispute in writing with the credit bureau. Now, guys, there are dozens of data furnishers. We don't even have enough time. So the 2 big ones that actually are used the most and most well known for doing this for inquiries is SageStream and LexisNexis. Write that down. SageStream, LexisNexis. I will put the links in the description. This is where you go to LexisNexis, freeze your file. Go to SageStream, freeze your file. And then you are doing your letter in writing to the credit bureaus to dispute the inquiries you want to get deleted. Okay? Another tip, another hack. When you are doing the dispute process, I want you to do a sweep of your personal information first. What that means is that if there's any inaccurate, outdated, misspelled, some information that you don't recognize, any AKAs, any addresses, any employment information, any phone numbers. That's why I'm telling you guys to get the annualcreditreport.com copy. It's super detailed, way more information than the Credit Karmas and Credit Sesames. I do not endorse those products. Those are horrible snapshots of your credit and scores, but it's even more information than the My FICOs and then the credit check totals. The annualcreditreport.com copy is going to have all of your information, everything the credit bureaus have in their files for you. So if you really want to be super effective at this and do a little bit of work, put some effort into this, guys, because it can impact tens and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, okay? Go to annualcreditreport.com. You'll get all the actual information. Use that as your guide when you're writing your letter. You're telling them, remove these inaccurate addresses, remove these inaccurate phone numbers, remove these inaccurate employers, remove this AKA. This is not how I spell my name. This is not the right name. And guys, a lot of times there's genuinely information on there that you really don't recognize. It really isn't yours. There's all kinds of stats depending on who you check that say that between 79% and 85% of credit reports have some type of error or inaccurate information. So a lot of times you guys are trying to delete these inquiries and then you're like, hey, I really don't recognize that phone number. I really don't recognize that address. I really didn't work at that place. So when you're doing your letters, make sure first you do a sweep of your personal information. Now, all that means is that you're contacting the credit bureau, you're letting them know what information, but personal information is inaccurate, and you're providing proof of who you are. So that means your driver's license that has your name and address, your current address, or if your driver's license, I talk to you guys all day long. A lot of y'all moved, and never updated your driver's license. So your driver's license does not have your current address. If your driver's license does not have your current address, do not send it to the bureaus. That's where you want to use 2. How many, Terri? 2 forms of ID, like a utility bill, 2 utility bills with your name and current address. It could be cell phone, water, electric, cable, something of that nature. But you want to do, a proof of who you are to validate your current information and to ask them to remove the inaccurate information. Now you guys are ready for your dispute letter. Guys, write down Section 604. Under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Guys, you can actually just Google, Section 604 of the FCRA, and you'll see a little blurb of information. I'll also put in the description some links for TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian that actually outline permissible purpose and inquiry information for you as an added guide. I got y'all covered, okay? And this is where I do not use form letters or templates. However, I'm giving you that information because I want you to customize your letters. You get a better result, and you can reference section 604, right? You can even Google 604 form letter, and sometimes there'll be a letter come up that you can just fill out, or you can send section 604 of the Fair Credit Reporting Act with your actual letter. So write a letter, proof of ID, include a 604 form letter or that section of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. You can actually even copy it and send it. And you can even, guys, send a copy of your credit report. It can just be the pages with the inquiries, even highlighting the inquiries that you want to actually get removed. So you're going to do reference section 604, but you're still customizing your letters. Guys, if you Google all these different letters, they're not that super hard. Just your name, your information, these inquiries are inaccurate, unauthorized, I don't recognize them, remove them. It's not that deep. Stop copying and pasting these letters. I'm giving you the tools, write your own letter. Got it good, y'all? So then you write your letter, guys, and then there is actually like more stats showing that for like the inquiry removal specifically, like you want to possibly send it certified. That way you can track it. That way, you know, you can have proof that they actually got it. That way you can make sure that you're getting a response back in a timely fashion. So for this, because it's time sensitive, you guys are actually trying to get things like right away. You can send it certified. Okay. So let's recap. You're going to first pull a copy of your credit report from annualcreditreport.com. Then you are going to freeze your file with LexisNexis, freeze your file with SageStream. Then you're going to do a sweep of your personal information, meaning contacting TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, using that annualcreditreport.com guide as your guide for personal information and getting any inaccurate, outdated, unfair, unrecognizable personal information off of your report. Guys, have your report nice and clean. Your current name, your current address, that's it. The less information on your report, the less they have to verify. And then you are writing a letter to all three credit bureaus referencing section 604 of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. You can use the information I'm putting in the descriptions as a guide, but write your own letter and also provide proof of who you are. Do not sign the letter. You don't want them to have your wet signature, and you're also sending it certified. Got it good, y'all. I gave y'all full game, okay? So this is where get it done, start right now. It's a couple of steps, but guys, what you get out of things is what you put into it. Stop doing a quick fix and trying to do it online and do it over the phone. You're not getting the results because you want to be quick. It's not that difficult. You can do it in one day, literally, and just wait for them to respond. So do it in writing to get the better result. Got it, y'all? And for my nugget, so guys, so many people, you want to be a millionaire, you want to change your life, you want this different level, but are you really ready for it? So first of all, let me talk about the millionaire thing, because so many people are like, I'm a millionaire. You're really not, because the true definition, if you're talking about wealth, with wealth building, the wealthy people, like the Forbes, they calculate your kind of wealthy, like your level based on your net worth. That's your assets. If you make $1 million in your business, that's your income. That's revenue. That's not necessarily your net worth. You may not own anything. Then you're not a millionaire. So you can have $1 million in the bank. You can make $1 million revenue in your business, but truly a millionaire is your net worth. All of your assets, what do you own, minus all of your liabilities. That's how you really calculate being a millionaire. So some people out here, I'm a millionaire. No, you're not. You don't own nothing. You have more liabilities than assets. It's your net worth, guys. But if you really want to transition to that other level, and it may not be be a millionaire. It may just be that you want stability, you want financial, a legacy. You want to leave something to your kids and your great grandkids. Whenever you're just trying to elevate to a new level, if you're watching my channel, you're trying to do something new. I know who my audience is. That means you're either starting a business, you're an investor, you're stepping outside the box, you're being a first-time home buyer. Maybe you're brand new and you want to start off out the door with a different type of lifestyle. This is where you have to remove 3 things, negative things. First thing is negative resources, negative information, negative influences. Guys, that can even be the news. That can even be social media. Guys, literally, I fasted from TV. It started in 2016. I don't watch TV literally almost at all. Period. I can get my news from my apps, from social media, from other areas. I don't watch the news at all. Sometimes when you're in your season of elevation, you need to cut off any kind of negative influencing information that's kind of pouring into you? Is it really necessary? Is it helping you grow? Is it really helping you get to the next level? The second thing is negative people. Guys, and it may not even be negative towards you. It could be just somebody that every time you talk to them, oh my God, this happened today, and you're not going to do this, and I can't believe this. And let me tell you what, stop it. Negative people, it could be family, friends, co-workers, neighbors, I don't care. When you are in your season of elevation and growth, you cannot have negative activity, negative information, negative people around you. That energy is contagious, guys. I promise you, the change occurs in your life when the change in you happens. And then the last thing is the change in you. You have to stop the negative dialogue. I'm not sure if I can do this. I'm worried about money. Who will support me? Like, you have to work on your affirmations, on journaling, on reading, positive things. You hear all these people talk about this. You're like, I really want to know how to get the money. Guys, we're all saying the same thing. We're all saying that you work on you. Don't chase money. You chase purpose. You chase vision. You chase impact. You chase legacy. And as you grow and elevate, the resources and the blessings will come to you. So number one, remember what a true millionaire is. It's your net worth, right? Number two is remove negative influences. Number three, negative people. And number four, your negative dialogue. Once you do some of those things, you will see a drastic change in your life. So I hope that was helpful. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and have a super amazing day on purpose, guys.